I wanna tell you about a little love story. I wanna tell you about a little love story. I was in love, too blind to see. You weren't in love with me, gave you my heart. Yeah, vibing with Dubkore live on Hype TV.
Wanna tell you about a little love story. Little love story. Wanna tell you about a little love story. I was in love, too blind to see. You weren't in love with me. I gave you my heart, broke it apart. You left me sad and lonely. I was in love, too blind to see. You weren't in love with me. I gave you my heart, broke it apart. You left me sad and lonely.
Dubkore is just a humble little man in my corner doing my thing quietly.
All good today, but the table can turn. These are the lessons I've learned.
It was originally a group name, and coming out of the group became the lead singer, and the name just came upon me to represent. Originally from Kingston 20 community, doing a park. I lived there for about 18, 19 years of my life. In and out of the violence or the political strife, it was, coming up as youth, it was alright, you make the best out of it. My special person and role model in my life, would I say, is my father, who has been there, still there, supporting.
Gamble with love, love can grow cold. You must be strong, you must be bold. Until we meet again, I feel this in my soul.
Started doing music professionally about 15, 16 years ago. Started with the group called Dubkore. Like, I was saying, got into the group, became the lead singer, and eventually I started to represent for the group as Dubkore.
I was in love, too blind to see. You weren't in love with me. I gave you my heart, broke it apart. You left me sad and lonely. I was in love, too blind to see. You weren't in love with me. I gave you my heart, broke it apart. You left.
My biggest influence in becoming a recording artist, I'd have to say, is my bass player, Gaff Andrews. Him is the man who encouraged me to come, because I never ever know I could have sing. And him see the talent and him encourage me all the while, and still there encouraging. Dubkore style of music, I say, are just reality, real life. Shouldn't be a victim of lust or mistrust, even though emotions run wild. Although we embrace our love, yes, we've got to show some African pride.
Only time will tell. Fight against the forces that don't mean us well. Only time will tell. One night could be heaven, it sure could be hell.
For music, Dubkore, versatile and, well, resilient. So, I used to drive truck at one point. At one point, I used to manage a supermarket. Different things throughout life,
Make we sleep on your veranda, or make we reason and gain wisdom. Make we sleep on your veranda. Girl, your love I won't take for fun.
Sometimes you don't want to get more exposure, more airplay. Sometimes it feel like you're not appreciated. But we still give thanks for those who support us continually. Some of the stronger influences, I have to say, is like Dennis Brown, Freddie McGregor, them artists like Bob Marley, showing us the way musically and the economics of the music business. First song I write, I buy a little keyboard and I sit down and start bang bang. Write a song name, In This Time. In this time, make up your mind, mankind. Hear and them deaf and them see and them blind. Oh, what a sign. When I go drink them wine, them a indoctrinate and them line when I join. Yeah, my first song that as I buy my keyboard, I sit down and bang bang out that one. The inspiration behind Dubkore lyrics is just real life, just day-to-day life. We can go out on the street today and we'll get a song. It's just what we see, the truth of what we see around every day. It comes different. Sometimes in writing, we might get a song in one day where we take the guitar, sit down and you start strum out a melody. Sometimes it might be the keyboard. Sometimes a song might take me a week to write, a line might come per day. So it's just different vibes at different times.
Make we sleep on your veranda, where temptation won't take us down. No, it won't take us down.
Veranda was written by my bass player, Gaff Andrews, sung by me. It was actually recorded about 3 years ago. The video done about 3 years ago by Asha. It was my first music video, so you know the whole vibe, it was exciting, it was something new.
And has consequences and meanings, you know that we just can't take light. Although it's exciting and joyful, we've got to do the things that are right. What about the children? They're going to need a strong, strong foundation. Let us build for them before we partake in this irie vibration.
Well, as far as producing, I've been solely working with Pickyhead Records. That's the only people I work with at this point. Pickyhead Records are also self-interest because I am part owner of Pickyhead Records also. So, you know, it's just one movement pushing the whole career forward. My most memorable moment was the end of last year when I performed at the One Love concert down in Negril, West End. Came on right before Jack Cure, and just the reception of the crowd and the vibes of the people, it was a joy. The first time I heard my song, I probably was in my car driving. It was an exciting feeling, I mean, you know, overwhelming. It's hard to describe. Girl of my dreams, I put her before me. Girl of my dreams, made her my queen. Don't you see what I mean? Girl of my dreams. Yeah, look a piece. I've traveled to Florida, upstate Florida, where I've done a show in Pensacola. I've also traveled to Mobile, Alabama, where we also played Bayfest in 1999. You're going to find a lot of artists in my music collection, but the primary ones, you're going to find the veterans. You're going to find Bob, you're going to find Bonnie, you'll find Burning Spear, Culture, Dennis Brown, once again, Freddie McGregor, all of them people. Hail Mother Earth, yes, say she love and care for me. Kept me 9 months in a state of pregnancy. Wipe away my tears, she was always there for me. Comfort when I'm feeling low. Hail Mother Earth, yes, say she love and care for me. Kept me 9 months in a state of pregnancy. Wipe away my tears, she was always there for me. Comfort when I'm feeling low. Rastafari, I had it within me a long time ago. Even people who know me before me start wear locks, they weren't surprised. So, you know, probably about the age 22, 23, just step out of the system, mainstream, and start growing my locks and take a different road. I haven't looked back since. Relaxation to me is just holding off vibes, you know, taking the stress off of your head. Just holding off vibes. It can be anywhere. It can be at the beach, it can be in my backyard. It's just taking that stress off your head. What I get under my skin is like people around me were lazy, you know. If everybody trying to make an effort, one person can't just come kick back. Everybody need to make an effort. Oh, we are gonna make it through the Gideon. Man, if you pure and clean, yes, be true, one strong. For me and for effort is not really a difference. It's the same thing we're saying where everybody else saying. Because there's nothing new to be said. It's how you say it, and how you reach people, and how you make people feel when you say the things that you say. Well, I swear by the chalice now, me hand me have to make it. My advice to young and upcoming artists, first of all, know say you have talent. Once you know you have talent, you stick with it. You see, if you stick with it, you can't fail. It might happen next year, it might happen 20 years, but if you know you have it, stay with it.
Wanna tell you about a little love story. Wanna tell you about a little love story. Wanna tell you about a little love story. I was in love, too blind to see. You weren't in love with me. I gave you my heart, broke it apart. You left me sad and lonely. I was in love, too blind to see. You weren't in love with me. I gave you my heart, broke it apart. You left me sad and lonely. Things we have said, things we have heard. Well, actions speak louder than words. All good today, but the table can turn. These are the lessons I've learned. Don't gamble with love, love can grow cold. You must be strong, you must be bold. Until we meet again, I feel this in my soul.
I had the same routine. Too much man a brandish machine. Too much little juvenile are dead before them reach 19. New man pan the block, check it out, check it out, check it out. Inna the ghetto where the shatters convene. Kangaroo quota go and get a quit from them. Sure say you clean. Help us to juggle as a team. Give the ghetto youths a better vision and a dream. Yeah, this is Dubkore. You have just vibed live with me on Hype TV.
Out and back.